Hi, everybody, and welcome back. My name's Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. So today's tip is to look at your price per pound and kind of calculate that when you're shopping. So I'm so excited because I was really thinking that this sale wasn't gonna happen this year with how grocery prices have been. So I don't know if you can see this, but I paid $3.96 a pound for these burgers. And so you're probably thinking, oh, well, that's not a great deal. And I'm not a big fan of getting the pre-made burgers, but these are, I'm not sure. I'll have to check. They are typically 85.15. That's what they were last year. They could be 80.20, but nonetheless, these are 8-ounce burgers and they're 99 cents each. So for $1.98, I'm getting a pound of ground beef, and you're really going to struggle to find that. So these, for the most part, I will get them set and prepared so that I'll smash 2 of them together and make 3 1/3 pound burgers or 4 1/4 pound burgers and freeze them and have them set. I'll smash a couple of them together and flatten it out so I have a pound of ground beef packages frozen. Right now I have 4 pounds. Now there is a limit on them each time you go in, but and if you're near Jewel, it's Jewel. If you have a Jewel near you, it's Jewel who's having their 99-cent sale. They have a lot of really good sales. So I'll stop on my way home from work. I'll stop at a Jewel or two and grab a few more pounds. I will vacuum seal it, freeze it, have it set, and then if I vacuum seal it in the vacuum seal bags, the ones I had from last year, I just cooked up taco meat for my kid, and the vacuum seal bag, normally I don't like to keep meat longer than 6 months, but it lasted a full 12 months. It had kind of like gotten shoved under. So that is today's tip. Look at your prices, because those, I mean, most of the time, like I'm seeing all over where the burgers are like, they're like, oh, look, you can get 8 burgers for $8, but they're 1/4 pound burgers and they're like 73% or 80% ground beef. So you're looking at a lower quality meat, either 80/20 or 73/27, and it's $4 a pound. But this, since they're 8-ounce burgers, they're half-pound burgers, I'm paying $1.98, $2 a pound approximately, for a pound of ground beef, and that is a really good price for ground beef. I mean, I don't know what you're paying in your area, but and for me, for my burgers, a lot of the time I do prefer like the 93 or 96%, I think it is, 96.4 for inside. But grilling season is coming up, so I will want burgers on the grill, and then I don't mind a higher fat content on my grilled burgers as much. I'll have it for the few times I make my kid hamburger helper. I'll have it for taco meat. I can make meatloaf with it. I can add lentils and stretch it further. And if you're adding lentils, then that higher fat content comes in handy, because it kind of like helps flavor and add to the lentils, and the lentils kind of also take away from the fat. So it balances out calorie wise and stuff too. And so that's one of the things I'm going to be stocking up on this week and this weekend. Is right now I have 4 pounds. I typically will get approximately 20-ish pounds of ground beef, and that should be I'll get like 20 to 40 pounds depending. I'm probably gonna have to call my mom because I'm running out of freezer space and be like, hey, can I borrow your freezer? The convenience of having your parents in the neighborhood and and not having them there, right there. um Anyways, I digress. But basically, point is that when you are looking at these individual burgers, look at the compare the price per burger to the price per pound. So 99 cents for a half-pound burger is $1.98 for a pound of meat, because that's 8 ounces plus 8 ounces is 16 ounces. And $1.98 for ground beef, for any beef, is a really good price. So if you are near a Jewel, I highly recommend that you stop in and grab some burgers. Save some money. If you are not, I'm sorry. But definitely 99-cent sale. Stop, get yourself some burgers. Bring your kids. It's it's limit 8 burgers, so limit 4 pounds, but that's per person. So you can do a transaction with 8 burgers. Your husband or wife or spouse or partner can do a transaction. Your kids can each do a transaction. Or you can stop every day because it wasn't like a clipped coupon situation. Or you can stop at several different stores. It really, I mean, you kind of have to calculate. I mean, if you're having to drive a half hour to the Jewel and that's the only reason you're going, then, you know, you're not really saving the money. Maybe, you know, take the whole family. But if you live like 3 minutes from a Jewel, which a lot of people in the Chicagoland area, an incredibly large number of people in the Chicagoland area live within 5 minutes of a Jewel Osco. So you can run to that Jewel real quick and grab them. Just do it every day or so, and then, you know, you have probably like 5 or 6 days left in the sale, and so then 5 times 4 pounds, that's 20 pounds of ground beef by the time you're done. Anyways, again, my name's Melissa. This year I'm sharing 365 pounds. Sorry, not 300. Let's try that again. Hi, my name's Melissa. This year. Oh my God, I can't talk. Let's try that one more time. I'm not even going to cut it. You're going to see how much I struggle and how this is how things will go for me, and why sometimes I get so frustrated, and sometimes I have to do, because I do like one long take for most of my videos. I do some editing, but there's times where I will do the whole video, get to the end, and then like screw up on the outro or whatever, and have to do it like 6, 7, 8 times, and then forget like what I've said in what video. So it gets to be a mess. But this is me, and this is what happens to me. And if you are thinking about creating videos, that is one challenge for me. And there's like a whole learning curve, but it's really a fun ride. So let's try this again. Today's tip is to look at how much each of your portion sizes weigh when they're telling you how much it is per portion. So an 8-ounce burger, 99 cents, that's a pound for $1.98. Look at that when you figure out your prices, and then stock up when it's on sale, because $2 a pound for ground meat is a good deal. Anyways, again, my name's Melissa. This year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. If you want to hear more, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.